Sir.
Send it through.
The knob should reach Adora in 4, 3, 2, 1. Should be receiving telemetry now, sir. No signal.
And the map has been destroyed as soon as it reached the other side. There's no other explanation.
Shut it down. Until you can provide new
Hello.
the rescue mission is scrubbed. Inform our visitors they'll be staying with us until we can make a proper assessment of our situation.
Yes, sir.
I already have a knot in my thread. I'm just starting it. Well, then I guess I picked the right time to go live. I don't know if I can stitch at 2 a.m. Oh, you know, same old, same old. It was a nice and busy week this week.
3 families were inside. We are all that are left.
Why did you stay?
On the 3rd day, we could take no more. We fled to the Storm Ring, where it used to be.
Let's see.
Used to be.
No stress. We don't like stress in this house. There's too much stress in the world. I may have to turn the TV down a little bit though. That was kind of loud. Yes, it's eyes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Never see my people again.
Sure.
They can never come home.
Yeah, I feel that hectic mode. I was super busy the last couple of days, and then after also spending all that time pulling out that mistake in that other one, literally the mistake that was the entire piece, I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna do it. I don't care. I still want to work on it. Because it's gonna be pretty.
Thanks be to the ancestors that we live and have a roof to shield our heads. Thanks be to the ancestors that we have
1,
food
2, 3. Okay.
to sustain
Just
our
want to double check. It is
This is all that
one of the shots from the Hubble telescope.
you took them away through that thing.
Let me pull it up and I can show you.
Saved their lives. If you'd have shown this to me in the first place, this wouldn't be the situation.
If I can find where I saved it to. Ha 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 ha.
This is my home.
Let's see.
You need to.
Where are you? There it is. So, that's the one that I'm working on. It's absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
My mom said that she was stitching the other day and watching on YouTube listening to one of my lives. She was like, I learned so much from you. I'm like, well, I'm glad. Isn't it always funny when you can teach your parents something? Mm. Yes, remind me and I will send you the link for that. It is so pretty. It's one of the heaven and earth designs.
That's right. I told him to send a ship. Or to tell him. Looking at this contact list where allies are capable of personal travel. See if it won't help.
I'm super excited with that one because I'm doing that one on 25 count. So it's probably, well, I know it's not going to take me anywhere near as long as this one will be. But it's also going to take me a lot less thread since it's on 25 count. So I'm only using one piece of thread. So that's also a plus. And I'm loving the fabric. So it definitely, oh, come on. Get off of there.
I thought you might like food.
It's being silly.
There's a chance this guy was just
But I had, I'd gotten a coupon, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to order a pattern. So I picked a few different ones that I really liked, and I sent the screenshots. What'd you do?
I was strumming.
Oh,
I was practicing chords.
I mean, you'll get calluses on your fingers if you keep doing that, and then it won't be so bad. It's just, in the beginning.
The online course that I'm taking right now, because it's a free course, it's you don't actually start getting to the point where you're able to play songs up until 2 months.
Well, yeah, you need to just learn finger placement, the sounds of the different
The issue is
chords, and
my biggest issue is going to be reading fucking sheet music.
hey, that was why I never stayed in band, because I never could learn.
Well, I learned sheet music really quickly, quicker than a lot of my other peers in middle school. But you gotta remember, I haven't read sheet music since I was in middle
See,
school.
at least in choir, I didn't really have to worry as much about the sheet music because I just did all of that by ear.
I mean, I talked to a lot of my friends and they're just like, dude, I learned how to play the guitar by ear, dog. I don't even know what the actual chords are called or anything like that. They're just like, I know what it sounds like, so I play what it sounds like.
The stitch count on that one, I think it was 65,000. On the 25 count that I'm doing, it's going to end up being. I said 65.
You said 69,000.
65,000.
You said 69.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
This is my progeny. He's an idiot. At least he wasn't going 6, 7. It has, I think it was about 40 colors. So it's not like, I could be wrong. It could be more than that. Let me go back real quick. $30, $45. So nah, it's going to be about 100 colors. But that's still not bad. Some of the stitches, some of the colors only have, 50 to 80 stitches in each color, so it's not too bad. Hello, Pia. I believe in you. You are moving at a really decent pace. I was looking up and I was like, hey, that's not the pattern that I'm working on right now. What the heck? I forgot I had switched over. Thank you for the rose. Have some finger hearts. Yeah, I can move that over just a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, 150 stitches is not bad. I think I was sitting at a little over 400 stitches on the other one today. I haven't worked on it much, but I actually managed to get home before 6 o'clock today, so I was able to actually do some. Woohoo! 4 days. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in a little more on that. Make it easier for me to see. If nothing else, I'm going to get the eyes started on this. I think it's so cute that it's blue and the eyes are purple. Green. Purple. My mom and all of them, they were without power for a while. Oops. Ha. See, look, I'm already messing up. Not paying attention enough. At least it was just that half stitch. But they were without power for almost 2 days because of a really bad storm that came through. There's still a lot of people in the area without power. We were lucky, thankfully. We got some really bad winds. We've got a couple of trees partially fallen in our backyard, but no actual damage, thankfully. But there was, I think it was over 10,000 people without power in our county. And she said that they finally got power after it was 4 a.m. Once they finally got power back. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't over 100 degrees here. I missed all of the bad weather, though. I was actually out of town for work, staying overnight, 3 hours away. And we didn't get anything where I was. So I got really lucky. But I worked I think it was 13 hours that day too. So I went and passed out as soon as I managed to finally get to my room. It was a long, long day. But our card department looks so pretty. I love all of the Halloween stuff that we got to put up this week. I don't know if you guys have seen the We Bare Bears, but we have a bear, a plush bear that's that looks like one of those, except it's wearing a pumpkin, and it's super cute. After stitching on that fabric, stitching on this Ada feels so weird because, you know, the fabric's so soft compared to this. Yeah, thankfully we don't really have to worry about that too much. We do live where we get a lot of tornadoes. They, you know, call this whole section Tornado Alley. And there was a town, I think it was like maybe 15 to 20 miles away. They had just put a new mobile home on the property, and it ended up being completely destroyed. Like, it was just in a pile on that land. And knowing what all of that entails now that we did that whole process this year, that's just devastating. Even more so. See, and I remember all of that. That was the year that I graduated. And I remember watching TV, watching all of the stuff in our computer lab with all of like the hurricanes and the really bad storms and stuff. I'm glad that I didn't live down there like that. Ooh. I'll show you guys. So this is what my mom is working on. She said that she hit 50% this morning, which it's so pretty. I really like the pastels of it. So it's really exciting for her. She's been stitching a whole lot more since I introduced her to Pattern Keeper. She's like, I love it. I'm so glad you showed me how to use it. Because now I can stitch more. I had to tell her you said that. I always try and give her a boost. I think she does really pretty work. I know, we've got so many cool dragon themed stuff going on. Now I'm like, I need to do another dragon. I want a rainbow dragon, kind of like how this is all rainbow colors. I want a dragon that's just rainbow across. I still need to buy a frame so that I can frame up that one that I did and actually get it hung up. Man, there is a gnat flying around me. It's driving me nuts. So if you guys end up seeing it, tell it to go away. Shoot, gnat, don't bother me.
Well, I've gone blind. It's whatever we're drinking last night. Has a bite to it.
Man, I will say though, my head is hurting, and it probably doesn't help that I'm stitching and trying to focus on this. Oh man, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be cool.
Let's get myself on the other side. Understood, Bill.
I did. I've got one that I made a pattern for. Let me find it real quick. That's
I just thought you might not need this.
stained glass-esque.
Pretty good. Jackets.
Does it remind you?
And I had fun doing that one because I stitched it. I'm gonna find it so I can show you.
You sure?
Maybe. Anyways. Yeah, here it is. So that's the pattern that I made and stitched up. That one was really fun to do. I was like, I could do it again a little bit different and, you know, change the colors.
What's your progress, Tim? This one's different, Jason.
Jacob should do an automatic. 60 seconds.
But I had a lot of fun making that pattern.
You'll have a maximum of 4 hours of content.
That's one that I'm hoping to get posted on my Patreon.
Good luck, Jill.
I need to actually work on those. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I still haven't done it yet. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I end up doing more lives like morning time on the weekends. It's been kind of, you know, random recently. Just when I had a little bit of time here and there. And I've got cat hair that's driving me nuts. He loves me, kitty, but he sure does shed. 8:22. Repeating. I think I spent 5 minutes earlier trying to get a dang cat hair off of the other piece. And I finally gave up. I just stitched over it. I was like, it's a part of my piece now. Yep, I'm learning that that's an inevitability. But he has been a cute addition to our family. Annoying at night when he does nothing but cry because we won't let him in our bedroom because he does nothing but sit on our heads and keep us awake. So he cries all night. I'm hoping he'll grow out of it as he gets a little older. He isn't even 2 yet. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I definitely end up stitching in my own hair all the time. And it wasn't so bad when I was stitching this because my hair is closer to this color. What is that sound? It's got to be his computer. I keep hearing random sounds. Yeah, our kitty, he's an adoptee, and he's sitting above my head right now. He spends the majority of his time like right up my butt. I'm like, yeah. My youngest kid, she's 17, and she was the one that wanted a cat. And she was like, it's going to be my cat. Well, I tried to tell her in the beginning, you don't choose the cat chooses you. Well, when we went, we actually adopted him from a cat cafe. And when we went, he was the one that she gravitated towards. Well, that was, all fine and dandy, but whenever he ended up here, he, I guess, ended up just bonding to me instead. And if it's not me, then it's my wonderful hubby. He's generally with one of us. It's just trying to deal with his crying at night when we're trying to sleep. That's the hard part right now. That, and we're playing the powers of deduction with food because he kept throwing up. And so we've been trying different foods and testing them to see if there's a specific one that's causing it. See, that's the way I feel mine is. Like, he will literally follow me around at my feet, meowing. And once I sit down, then he's generally within 5 feet of me. So if I'm, gone for work, I come home and my couch cushion is nothing but a big ball of hair that I have to clean off before I can even sit down. Because that's where he'll stay.
We knew you wouldn't give us anything. We're wasting a lot of time. Jack, no, Daniel. Let's go.
Yes, he does take my seat a lot. This is the first time we've really been able to have a pet where we didn't have to worry. Because, when the kids were smaller, it was really hard. But now that, they're both grown, it's a lot easier, especially since we're not renting anymore and we own our place. And that's what we did right away. Is we went and we adopted him. I'm going to have to post a picture of him later on here. Because I took one earlier where he was laying on my craft cabinet and he just had his paws crossed and then his face was laying down on him. And it was just super cute. Do 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 do. So much hair on my tablet too. I spent 10 minutes brushing him earlier, and then literally it was a pile of hair all in the air. I'm like, come here. Stargate SG seat. Because I take a seat when I'm watching it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what is this device you brought?
It's the thing that Colin used to disable our weapons the last time we were there.
Actually, I feel like I have cat hair all over my face right now, too. Oh, it was making me itch. I think it's just because we were talking about cat hair. This game that's pulled up on your computer, does it have sound? I keep feeling like I hear something, but then when I listen for it, I can't hear anything. So I'm just curious. No, I mean, it's fine. I thought I was hearing things at first. It's not bothering me. I was just curious if that's actually what it was. I don't need to mute it at all. It's amazing how few stitches can, bring something a little more to life just by adding this little bit. I already feel like I'm being stared at. Okay, that was funny. I thought I was hearing things again. It was actually Domino. He kind of sighed. It was like, It was funny. But look at how cute this eye is going to be. I see you, Jake Sully. Take it to get it. Get it to take it. Take it up the tailpipe. Stand up.
So,
Stand up.
I just learned something that was actually monumental to helping me learn how to strum properly, because I was only doing the down strum. I couldn't understand.
You have to go back up.
Yeah, I couldn't understand how to actually get it to work properly. Because look, I was holding the pick exactly dead straight along it, so it wasn't catching the strings. And then I was watching a video on major mistakes that people were making whenever they were learning guitar and everything.
Yes, the Tolan, the ones that are jerks and feel like they're superior to everybody.
What? Oh, somebody know Stargater in here? Or is that him?
It's your dad.
Yeah, of course it is. But, yeah. I watched one video and it's just like, don't death grip the pick and angle it slightly like this.
Don't death grip the pick of destiny?
Don't do this, look. Because this is what I've been doing. I didn't angle it at all. So it was catching too hard on the strings. And then the guy just went, angle it. And so it rolls off the strings now.
Yep.
It actually helps so much. Now I gotta learn chords. Great. Chords and notes.
Coordination. I'm drinking coffee.
They look like posh bastards.
They think they're better than everybody.
Oh, great. So they are podcast.
It's not, Major.
I only wish we were in more pleasant circumstances. We have come to retrieve our stolen property and to tell you that all diplomatic relations with your people will be terminated.
Of course, we will.
Terminated by the Terminator.
But please, if you will just sit down with us and at least talk about it.
Then you admit that you have stolen from us.
Your Eminence, I know that you're wise enough not to hold the actions of one man against an entire planet.
You were there, Dr. Jackson, as were you, Major, and Tip. Who exactly are you saying is responsible?
Thanks, Doc. As always, a pleasure.
Well, I don't see anything immediately wrong with you.
Yeah, I have to watch things more than once because I have a really bad memory.
Let me know what kind of wacky
And
stuff it is.
I was watching Supernatural, but of course, me hubby wanted to watch it too, so I switched back over to this, and then we've been watching Supernatural together since he's seen this more than once.
Yes. Colonel, General Hammond wants to see you in his
It's how we spend time together. At least we like doing the same things. Thank you for the follow. I did a pin stitch.
Sir?
Except I do it like
Sir, with respect.
from corner to corner, like I'm
No, guard.
doing my first post of a stitch.
Now,
Adam, stand up.
well, who's here? Come to retrieve your vaccine.
Everybody's coming in. Everybody's saying hi.
More superior for what is so easy to steal.
Colonel O'Neill with 2 L's. Thank you for the shares.
My insubordination for you, you're absolutely right, General. For that, I'm truly sorry.
I
Still think what I did was right.
think we're having fun this evening.
So the Tolan are dictating our policies.
The victims of a crime are demanding that the perpetrator be dealt with appropriately. What you've done here is
Oh, come on.
I have to press charges.
My hand does not want to work. I generally stitch over it with the same color that I'm doing. So I did my half stitch here, and that's where I pinned it to finish off the thread. And then whenever I go back over it, it's going to be covered up. So it's like it's invisible. I actually watched a YouTube video. There was one, and the woman was showing 4 different ways to start and finish your stitches. And that one was really helpful to me because I had never heard of a pin stitch. I, saw somebody else do it, and I was like, oh, hey, what is that? I want to be able to do that without flipping my fabric over. So then I did a little research and came across that video, and I just did it as, part of the post itself, so that way it's actually part of the stitch. I can do it the other way if I wanted to, but to me, it's just, it ends up being a little easier. I can see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do it like that, though. I think it's just the way that in my head, I was like, okay, this makes sense.
So, I feel about all this. Just beer.
Yeah, it's just something that I don't really think about. And I only do it, when I'm working on, 14 and 18. I don't do it. I end up weaving in my ends on the 25 count that I've been working on because I just don't want to end up trying to do more with that. Since it's a little harder to do. At least to me. I try, but and see, whenever it's going to be, say, like I'm doing the last stitch of that color and I'm ending my thread, what I end up doing is, so, like, say I was going to end down here, I will actually do my finish stitch first and, go the opposite direction. And then I end up going underneath that thread and pinning it like I would if I, were ending it up here and going back, and I just pinned that in place. See, that's what happens when you're stupid. Kiss my booty. There. I am enjoying the 25 count. Actually, it's a lot softer, but it's nice for something smaller. I think that is going to be fun, working more projects on that. So, like, I'm going to grab it real quick. So that's what I've got as of right now on it. And right up in here is actually where I ended up ripping the fabric, but I was able to stabilize it. It was like 6 stitches across that I messed it up, but I was able to stabilize it, and you can't really see it that much. I do still have a couple of stitches to put in here, but that's why I ended up starting a little bit down further, and because the middle's up in here, ended up moving down and covering that so that I didn't forget and then end up messing it up worse. But I really do like this, especially only having to use one thread, and I love how smooth it glides through the fabric. So that right there has been, oops, tossing my phone almost knocked it off on the floor. This light helps me see things, but boy, it makes me sweat. I'm super sweaty right now. I think I need to get another one that I can connect to the actual stand. That would be nice so that I can have some light coming from the other side, I think. Do, 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 do. Is this Star Wars music? I definitely need something. I mean, this one has really, really good bright light. It definitely helps, but it's making me want to go grab my box fan and point it at myself. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's definitely Star Wars. I've been sitting here almost 9 o'clock at night drinking a cup of coffee too. I don't have to work tomorrow. So I'm like, I don't have to go to bed early. I can stitch longer if I want to. I don't have to work Friday either. It's exciting. I do too. I was like, you know what? I went and grabbed my coffee cup and I was like, I'm going to make a cup of tea. And then I was like, you know what? No, screw it. I'm going to go for a cup of coffee instead. Maybe if I still want tea afterwards, then I'll drink some tea too.
That's good. And I'll see you on our first week.
Let's see. Wow. It doesn't... It seems like less. But so far, just in this purple, I've done 96 stitches. I'm like, really? That doesn't seem like 96 stitches. I have never heard of that before. So, like, a dirty soda? Or would that be considered a dirty coffee? Call it a Sparky. That's hilarious. I wonder, would it work with root beer though? Or cream soda? Ew. Now I'll pass on that. I've never been a fan of Dr. Pepper. That's just one of the...
What's wrong with Dr. Pepper?
I don't like how sweet it is.
It's not that sweet.
It's just got a funky taste to me.
You have a funky taste.
Well,
My father wouldn't say so, would he?
you're a dumbass. Shut up. Adam said haters be hating. Sure.
Also, why do you have Adam Sandler in your freaking life?
Adam Sandler. What?
Fuck you wish, would you?
No.
Yeah, he's an ass.
Just go, shut up.
I want to say that to her.
What's she doing?
Just being loud and not fixing to go down to bed.
Well, tell her it's bedtime. Shut up. I mean, she's got school in the morning.
Hey.
Say, shut up.
So, where are
Ha ha ha.
Female blade reduces the chances of any effective surveillance.
Look at my cute one. Isn't he adorable?
You kidding?
No.
Oh, no. So I was doing this because you know how the entryway into the like sales office.
That's what she said.
How
And-
the doorway into the sales office is on the left.
Yeah.
So Christy was standing at the counter in the sales office, and she was looking at the what's it called, the schedule. And so I poked my
The
head.
what's
like,
it called?
I poked my head in like this, and my hair was doing this. So Christy laughed.
Well, I mean, your hair be hairing.
She laughed and then made a comment saying it's like a toupee folding over.
I want you to commit.
Dr. Pepper butter on toast.
What the fuck? Okay, I like Dr. Pepper, but what the fuck is that?
He said put Dr. Pepper in a pan, cook it down to a syrup, and add that to softened butter.
Figure out how to use this thing without it grow old.
No.
Good old human-
No. That's a level of Dr. Pepper addiction that I'm not even on.
I think you just be hating too.
I'd like you to meet Colonel Jack O'Neill. Colonel O'Neill, it's a pleasure, sir.
That would actually be interesting to try. I can say I've never heard that before though. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I made this pattern too.
Through the other Stargate.
He's cute.
Apologize about having to return fires.
I'm a chatterbox.
Where are you? He's on another planet.
Don't you know it?
And I made that one for my daughter. I thought that one was cute.
Technology that can help Earth from the battle against the ghouls, sir, or other.
Sorry, just sharing
You see my files.
some of my
Fair, I know a little more about you.
my cute little ones I made.
All I need to know how to command this unit. You agree to go there and take command. I'll get you detailed files of every one of your people. Now, how about you ready for
I feel like it needs to be like
you and I both agree needs to be achieved?
a tapestry size piece of just my little like 3 to 4 inch cross stitch patterns that I've made all together. I've mainly done just the really like small, easy ones
No problem, sir, but I'm afraid
to try and practice using the software.
Maybe if you didn't think of him as such a
Get used to
star.
it a little bit. I'm hoping maybe at some point I can, you know, get a little more detailed.
How's the retirement going?
great. I retire.
But
I retired.
I was hoping to, you know, maybe make some kits for the little ones. Because I just think those are so cute.
Actually, there is. Would you like me to leave, Jack?
Do, do,
We're
do.
not finished.
I'll make a fast check on you. I'm hoping you can grant me one last favor.
Listen,
I want to retire off work.
Jack, I don't know.
I scared Domino.
I told you about on the door. Lara was her name.
Yeah.
He popped an eye open and was like, "What the heck was that?" And then just closed his eyes back.
I'm asking you how to keep the promise. Please.
If I could do this, you want him to defeat you. That means you can never do it.
Do, 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 do. Thank you for joining in. Sleep well.
So James said he could probably do it. So I'm Not only am I giving all dimensions and stuff like that, I am writing down exactly what is needed. Because James is a little bit of a butthead.
He's not a butthead. He's a nice old man.
He is a nice old man, but he's really good at rage baiting.
You're the butthead.
James is really good at rage baiting because on multiple occasions he's almost had Haley fly out in a fiery rage at him.
Just stare at him. Ugh. He is. He's fun to mess with. He's the maintenance man at the hotel that Matthew and my best friend work at. He's a real nice guy.
He is. He's real cool.
Let's see. Ha ha ha. A gander? Where's the goose? Hello. I found you. Or should I say, you found me?
Just brought it back. It's an anti-gravitation device.
Really?
Lieutenant Claire Device.
Yes. It's all right, sir. We're doing
I'm doing pretty good now. Actually had some time to stitch. Made it home before 6 p.m. today. Actually got home right at 2. After the last couple of days being really late, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some stitching in. And I don't have to work tomorrow. So, I don't have bedtime.
She beat me out of position as she said.
It was. It very much was. I do it all the time. Hello! What'd you say?
I have a bedtime. It's right now.
Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed, you dickwad.
You know,
No, I don't.
as a kid and teenager, I hated bedtime. Now I look forward to it.
Trust me, it only gets better whenever you get older. You're like, oh, yay, it's 7 p.m., it's bedtime.
Time to sleep the day away.
If Domino would leave me alone, I'd get more sleep.
You think Donna will leave you alone?
Ooh, what's the current food addiction?
What's the current food addiction?
Garlic bread grilled cheese sandwich with pico.
Wait.
I gotta pass on the pico
But other than
because
that,
I
that sounds
don't
really good.
like onions.
But other than that, that sounds really good.
I actually made
99 Lopez.
I made some cooked pesto tomatoes and then had a slice of sourdough bread and fresh mozzarella. That's what I was craving like crazy.
She's gotten a lot of tattoos from Gabby. This is the most recent one from.
You're
Oh yeah,
Hold
really
on.
zoomed in. Holy shit!
he's trying to.
Just show it off because
Yeah.
Gabby did a really good job on this one. Gabby always does, but I was really happy about this. But then the new chest tattoo that she got, the Lassie brand, I'm also getting it on my other wrist.
I'm not a super big fan of sourdough, but I bought it because it was on clearance, and it does work really well with the tomato pesto and the mozzarella.
You're definitely gonna have to clean off your heating pad.
I did earlier.
It doesn't look like it.
Look,
All you're doing is getting more hair all over the place. They're all over the place. And that was my Lilo. Or is it Lilu Dallas Multipass?
God, remember when we used to call Lily that?
Will you run water in that, please?
Will I?
I don't know.
Thanks for saying hi. Can't wait to see more pictures.
Yeah.
I will get a set of those stones from the Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
I want a set of those stones.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah, the younger kids' given name is Lily, and we always called her Lilu Dallas Multipass. And she always hated it. But negative, I'm a meat popsicle. That's one of the ones that I constantly say. Or I will randomly just go, Flaston Paradise! Or randomly when the kids are being jerks, I'll go, smoke you! Wrong answer. I will never not quote that movie. Till my dying breath. We're not going to make it. I really wish I was a meat popsicle right now instead of dying in this heat. Sometimes I miss the days when I worked fast food and I could go in the cooler or the freezer and cool off at work. Sadly, I don't have a big enough freezer to walk in it. We're an unstable flan. Or I could, go to Final Fantasy mode. I'm an ecto pudding. Ugh. My fingernails split today right at the quick here. It's driving me nuts every time I grab that needle. Puts pressure on it. Yeah, I did it with one of the card packs I was opening today. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I managed to do so many in the past few days, and it was one of the very last few packs that I opened today that I did it on. Let's see. Got that one. Man, this is just so much fun. I'm just loving all the colors on this one. Gotta get you that fabric so you can start it too.
What are you doing? Be my job.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce that you're all under arrest for high crimes against the
I'm hoping soon. Because then I'll be able to see how much faster you are than me.
You really good with O'Neill. Oh, I think you came up quite nicely, didn't you?
Bloop, ba-doop,
You have
boop.
no idea how high up this goes. You've pissed off the wrong people. Like Dolan, Tok'ra, Asgard, Nox, those folks. They refuse to give us the things we need to defend ourselves against the Gould. We don't need their stuff. We do need them. Get them out there. So, just to
Sorry, had a text.
this whole past week, beginning with the appeal we made of Talana, which I love hard work, by the way. I take it that was all a scam.
Within the last 2 weeks,
I need to actually finish working my way across with my gridding, at least the rest of this top section.
the Asgard, the Dolan, and the Nox.
I know that there's another big old section right here at the top, more of that 939.
Insisted that you apprehend them yourself.
So I know that's going to go really fast once I do that.
You have now gained our trust.
So, you set that whole thing up on Talana in the hopes that the mole would think you were one of them and approach you?
And you didn't think you could trust us to help.
We wanted to assure that you
Man, I feel like I can hear my blood pounding in my ears. Just out of nowhere. I'm like, maybe I need to chew some gum to get my ears to pop. I know. I need to. I tried yawning earlier and that didn't help. I do end up getting ear infections fairly easy.
That's stuff I've talked about at my house. The place is bugged. Yeah,
Doop de doop doop. I don't know why. It's literally Star Wars music, and I keep singing Indiana Jones instead.
appreciate it when you give us I was okay. That means. I actually know it doesn't. Maybe we're strong.
I know the gum will help though.
I lost.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep doing the Indiana Jones instead. Now I just want to go, welcome to Jurassic Park. My brain's all over the place. Yeah, I have to be really careful because I have issues with vertigo. Especially with like altitude changes, it seems to be the worst. OMG, it's that episode, yay! It's the guy that voices Inuyasha.
Perhaps the ancestors used it for astronomical calculation.
Something must be nearby.
Why do we have to have so many things wrong with us when all we want to do is exist to Stitch?
So we've just got our first hit with the cold address program. P2X 416.
Hey, Domino. Domino. Say hi, kitty.
You must leave.
He's just looking like, leave me the hell alone. And he's like, nope, back to sleep. He has to sleep now so that he can stay awake and cry all night. He woke me up at 3:30 this morning doing that. And I didn't have to get up until 6:30. But of course, I stayed up.
See, that's what
Hey, Desmond. I created the full document software to periodically read out the 2 Stargate addresses that I detected the first time. This is our first hit. Receiving map telemetry.
I think once I finish this though, I'm going to get off here and switch back over to the other one. I'm having so much fun doing that. He does have separation anxiety though, big time. They all said that whenever I have to stay overnight out of town, he whines a lot more than he does if I'm here. I'll never be able to get rid of him now. Matthew was talking about taking him when he moves out, and I was like, when do you plan on moving out? And he was like, I don't know, 2 to 3 years. And I was like, well, then that doesn't matter right now. It's like, are you dumb? Well, get to the store so you can get back and Stitch. And then send me pictures. I'm not going to be on here much longer anyways. But thanks for joining me.
Yes. Try to stay close to the device I'm speaking through and try to avoid that big splash that you saw before. It's kind of dangerous. I'll be waiting here to welcome you. Madeline, come back! If you tell them, they might kill whoever comes through! Madeline!
I just wanted to hear him yell, Kagome! Rivendell, yes. Yeah, this color is purple, but the more I look at it, the more I see blue. It looked really purple when I first started, and now I just see a shade of blue. I don't feel like starting a new piece of thread to finish a couple of stitches right now. So that is where I'm just going to leave it for now. But that was 179 stitches. It still just feels weird though. Like, it does not look like that eye is 179 stitches. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, here it looks blue. But here it looks like a really deep purple to me. But that's where I'm going to end tonight. I also need to get up and move around a little bit. My leg hurts. I feel like I've been sitting a little too long. But let me zoom out. Okay. So that's, woohoo, 98. How close are you to 10%? Oh, look at that eye. It's just so cute. I feel like it's looking into my soul. Yeah, it literally looks like it should only be like 50 stitches, maybe that. Oh, you're close. You'll get that. You'll get that super quick. So I am at 3.36% today. I think that's pretty dang good for like right around a month for how many stitches there are. 37 stitches go. Woo-hoo. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll go live. I may do another one tomorrow. We'll see. Since I don't have to work, I might. Good night, or I should say good morning to you, since it's a lot later there.